Hey Pisces, welcome to Daughter Wind Tarot. My name is Marbird. I'll be taking care of your intuitive needs today. It's a really kind of crazy reading here. The reason why I say that, it just like it went back. I had to clarify a lot, so my board looks a little messy, but I feel like it's better for me to get the story and then bring it to you instead of sitting on here and wasting your 3 minutes shuffling. So this can go for masculine or feminine. I actually got a very neutral. This is the egg. This is golden egg. This is something about to hatch. Can you see the cracks in the egg? And you're nested. This is an ether card, right? This is saying that spirit has you in kind of like a Four of Swords nest, if you've seen the Light Seers Tarot, and it's saying you are protected, and you are guided right now to go ahead and hatch whatever you've got going on. So here in your past energy, this goes way back, we've got the owl. And the owl is all about, is like, what did the owl see, like in your past energy? And all I would get out, the only thing that would come out was the child. So as a child, you could see, you were a seer as a child. You knew things as a child, right? And then here we have, in that that past energy, we have the witness. And I asked, what did Pisces witness? And you witnessed your parents' marriage, the commitments that your parents had, right? And you were witnessing it. I was like, well, what did you witness? And you saw them trying to build something, right? You heard news. They had all these news, all of these plans, all of these dreams, right? They talked about it. They tried to make it work in between them. And then what happened? Here we have in your present energy, you're going through something now. I asked, because we have Earth here, and in this energy right here, it feels like you're just, again, I just got this with another reading, just feeling mired down and stuck and anchored in. And I asked why. A lot of parental issues are coming up lately because we're in Cancer season, and Cancer is the mother, right? And so a lot of wounding around the toxic or wounded feminine energies that have raised us, especially if you were raised by baby boomers like myself. I definitely developed an attachment style, a avoidant, and like kind of like a needy attachment style, because my parents were in the school of thought, like, oh, we don't coddle the babies anymore, we just leave them in their crib to cry it out. I mean, other things happen, but I'm just saying that that's kind of like the mindset, and babies need to be nurtured and know that their needs are going to be met, and they're just not going to be left alone to their own devices and stuff. So it creates a toxic negative feedback loop for us in children before we even know who we are or what we're doing, right? That's put into us. So if a lot of people are struggling with that, like, why do I always never feel like I'm enough, or I have enough, or you've got to look into your attachment styles and how those attachment styles were formed by the parenting that you received. But here I've got the mature woman and I've got the poverty card. So feeling again like you're not getting the nurturing like the mother, regardless of who took care of you. Perhaps it was a father, a single father or whatever, but maybe you didn't get the nurturing side of that single father. Maybe you just got the dad that like told you how to kick boys in the crotch or something like that. You know what I mean? Or vice versa. If you're a person that resides more in your masculine energy. So either way, right now, this is something that you're kind of working through. Sounds like you might be also going through a bit of a dark night of a soul, but then here we have in your present energy, you have decided that in order to manifest, which is absolutely true, this is like the most active manifestation card, one of them in this deck. This is saying your hand is up, you are drawing things towards you, but in order to do that, you had to make room. And what did you do? You made a change. You got away and you were actively planning it, because this is in your present energy, and you are cutting away the people in your social circle. You're cutting out these relationships, these toxic familiar relationships, and your social circle, and and community means work, whatever it is. You are you said, I don't have any room for this in my life in order for me to move forwards. And that's what we have to do. We have to make room in order for energy to have the space to come in and surround us and get us in a new energy that we need to move forward in. And I love that you're an eagle spirit right now. You are not eagles. Not only do they have a higher perspective, but they're able to speak and articulate their thoughts and their needs and their wants very clearly. And if you can't fly as high as the eagle, they'll just soar above you and you'll never see them again, right? And so here you're practicing self-integrity. We've got the high honor card. You're practicing self-integrity as well as integrity towards the people around you. And what I love, this is so friggin' wild. I love this read so much. We have the seer, and the seer has been popping up, and what do you see? And I was like, bad health, and then nothing came out after that. And I realized now You can see a manipulator from a mile away. You can see an abuser. You can see a narcissist. You can see a taker. You can see a vampire, an energy vampire coming from a mile away. You don't have to step into their energy and have to say, oh, well, I saw the red flags, but I just ignored them. You're like, I'm not going to even engage. I see it even when you can't see it yourself, right? And here, what are you manifesting? You are manifesting either someone to be wealthy with, right? Because again, we've got this manifestation where you witnessed, you decided to bring things towards you while cutting things away. And now you are calling, you're saying, I am shaking it here because I want to step in to my energy to become a wealthy man, or to, to present. And here we go, is when we say a wealthy man, not like be with a wealthy man or be a man in general. This is for my feminine energies too. When you're in a masculine energy, it means that this is an action, a person that is wealthy in action. When you're the privileged lady, it means that wealth comes towards you and it's like given to you or inherited or whatever. It's the action or the receiving, right, part. So you are an actionable, wealthy person, and that is in your future. And then what do we get it? We get it again. And what do we get it with? But it's going to be public. This isn't going to just be like wealth, like inside of you in abundance. This is something that other people can see, right? That you are an abundant person and that you bring everything that you've learned. You've got the ancient ones, right? Look, it looks like that same owl is on its head. It's like made out of the owl's, the headdress here. Right? You're taking a little something from you, the knowledge that you have and what you've witnessed as a child or in your home, and you're taking that with you and you're moving forward. So you are remembering, but you are also, here's another thing. I just keep seeing this ad on Facebook, and then it popped up when these two cards fell out, saying that it's not on Facebook, it's on Instagram. I forgot, it's like the Divine Goddess 1111 or something like that. And it says, you will be the first multimillionaire in your generation, in your lineage, in your long line of history. And this is what this reminds me. It will be public, it will be seen, but it's also your lineage, right? And being able to be the person who is the first one to go to college, or the first one to buy and own their own home, or even if it's just the first time that you're able to pay your own bills in your first apartment or something along those lines, right? It doesn't have to be on a grand scale. I'm going to go ahead and get you a little advice, and then we'll send you on your way. I love this message, Pisces. It was so deep. It was like spanning your lifetime, Can I get an advice energy for Pisces, please? Spirit has your back. Oh, I love when this happens. I love when this happens. How many eagles? Spirit has your back. Yeah, this is eagle, right? Eagle spirit. You're an eagle spirit. Spirits and eagle spirit. This is alignment. You are actively manifesting. It is all good, and you can see shit when it's coming towards you. Don't bullshit the bullshitter, the original bullshitter, right? All right, I love you so much, Pisces. Thank you for hanging in there. If you want a personal reading with me, you can book with my link is in the bio. The active link is in my bio. And please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those good things. It would be much appreciated. We want to get those messages out to as many people as possible. And it also helps with the algorithm. And that's one way you can support me. So I appreciate you all. We'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.